Hi. Shall I tell you my favorite movies, or may I ask what your favorite drink is?
I would like to know where the bathroom is.
The bathroom is located on the first floor, to the right after exiting the elevators. You can find the elevator directly behind me. Shall I tell you my favorite movies, or may I ask what your favorite drink is?
No, thank you.
What else can I help you with?
What do you know about Amsterdam?
Amsterdam is the capital city of the Netherlands, known for its artistic heritage, elaborate canal systems, and narrow house fronts with...
In this video, we will create the interaction shown at the beginning of this video, in which the robot gives information based on a request from the interactor. This is what we call a robot application. We will guide you step by step through the process of creating an interaction and adding content through modules such as presentations and questionnaires. We define the logic of an interaction in the application section of the WELBO dashboard. To add a new application, go to the application screen and press the plus button in the top right to create a new application. Ensure the language is set to the language you want. Note that if your robot interacts in multiple languages, you will also need to add the content in multiple languages. For now, we will assume that the interaction will only take place in English. We will create an application that will run in an entrance hall. Click to update the title of the application to Entrance Hall. In the General tab, you will see a couple of options that determine the behavior of the robot application. If the human detection button is activated, the robot automatically starts the interaction when it sees a person nearby. If disabled, the application will be touch to start. The autonomous movement option means the robot can move around, it can drive to different locations, and when it's waiting for someone to interact with it, will move slightly to draw attention and look alive. The robot will also be able to go and recharge itself when the battery is nearly empty. This option should only be deactivated if you want to use the robot as a stationary device. If you are in a place where there is many people talking and you notice the robot responds to other persons a lot, you might want to disable speech recognition. This will limit some of the options in the application. We can also define the welcome location for this application. In our case, we would like the robot to be located in the entrance hall for the interaction. Therefore, we select the location named Entrance Hall. As a last step in the General tab, we can define if we want to change the volume of the interaction for this specific application. Let us assume that the entrance hall is rather noisy. We can adjust the volume to 70%. Please make sure to test the volume. We can move on to the Attract tab. We will start at the top of the page with the option to invite people, detected over 1.5 meters away, for an interaction. This feature requires the human detection to be activated in the previous tab. Note that there are two text fields, robot speech and subtitle text. On occasion, you may want to spell certain words phonetically to get proper pronunciation. In addition, multiple sentences or words can be added below. Simply press Add Sentence to define multiple options. One of them will be picked randomly. When we scroll down, we can add promotional images or videos that will be shown when the robot is not in an interaction. Please be aware that this is only available for robots that have a screen which isn't the robot head. At the time of making this video, Pepper, Alice, and LuckyBot Plus support this feature. Further down, we can add a text overlay that will be shown on the screen of the robot when not in an interaction. This is especially useful when the application has human detection disabled, so we can display a message like touch to start. Next up, you have the option to enable approach people. This allows the robot running to move towards people to start an interaction. After the interaction is finished, the robot will return to the welcome position we have set in the General tab. Please be aware that this requires autonomous movement to be activated in the previous tab. Below, we select the maximum distance the robots will travel from their original positions in order to interact with the people they see. The last option of the Attract tab is Roam Around. This allows the robot to roam between different locations every minute when not in an interaction. In order to activate this feature, extra locations with names Roam 1, Roam 2, etc. need to be added to the robot map. We change to the next page and are now in the Greet tab, where we can define the start of the interaction, the greeting. The greeting text will be triggered when the interaction starts. Mostly that is when the robot sees a person close to the robot, or when the person touches the screen. We again have the option to add multiple sentences that will be randomly picked. At the bottom of the page, you have the option to enable seasonal themes and greetings. The regular greetings will be replaced with seasonal greetings, and the theme on the robot will change according to the holiday. In the following Interact tab, we are defining the main human-robot interaction by adding content modules such as presentations and questionnaires to the different lines. In the WELBO dashboard, we differentiate between the priority lane and the respond-only lane. We will add favorite movie presentation and guest favorite drinks questionnaire to the priority lane. As you have probably noticed that the robot will always offer two choices. In our example,
Shall I tell you my favorite movies, or may I ask what your favorite drink is?
if more than two modules are added to the first priority lane, two random modules are offered. If none of the modules are chosen by the interactor, the next two modules will be offered. Modules added to the second priority lane will always be offered after the content of the first priority lane. Modules added to the respond-only lane will never be actively recommended, but must be triggered through trigger words. We will add the presentation called bathroom to the respond-only lane so the robot can answer the common question, where is the bathroom? We configured the bathroom presentation to listen to words like bathroom, toilet, and WC. If the robot hears one of these words while recommending content, the bathroom presentation will be triggered. Adding more content to the respond-only lane can help provide customized interactions for guests based on their personal requirements. We will also add the chatbot ChatGPT to the respond-only lane. We will explain in the next tab why this is important. We switch to the last tab called Small Talk. Once all content from the priority lanes has been offered and the interaction is about to end, the robot will say by default, "What else can I help you with?" You can change the sentence here if you prefer to ask something different. Based on your answer, the robot will provide an answer powered by ChatGPT. If you want to change the prompt, hence the way the robot reacts, please go back to the Interact tab and click on ChatGPT in the Respond-Only lane. Use the three dots icon to start this updated application on the robot.